The idea was, how do we do a movie about this period of life? And at first I thought, about all sorts of actors, and then one day I realized, oh, it should just be Pete and Debbie from Knocked Up. In the beginning I wasn't thinking about that at all. And then I realized, oh, people are really interested in these characters, and we didn't explore them that deeply. Some of what's fun about Knocked Up is, Pete and Debbie get in this big fight, and Pete goes to Vegas with Ben, and then when they get back, they're just together. And Ben doesn't understand that because Heigl won't get back together with him. But that's what marriage is. You have to figure it out. We shot Knocked Up in 2006, so I figured, wow, they're going to just look different since it's been 6 years right there. And that would be interesting to see that little kid talking about how you have a baby is now really pissed about a bunch of stuff. And she's like a real kid who yells at you. But when you have children and you have responsibilities, everything goes out the window. You can't be that carefree person anymore. That's a little bit of what Knocked Up was about. Seth's character was having fun and he was loose and going wild, but the second he gets someone pregnant, it's over. You have to be a normal person now. And so this movie's a little bit about what happens after you spend 15 years being a normal person, and how do you make it work? How do you keep it fresh? You have this moment in your life where you think, okay, this is what we did. This is our family, and this is our jobs, and these are our kids, and how are we getting along? Does it work? Can we make it better? Right. Do we want to leave? Do we want to renew our vows? And I think everybody feels that in some way, and we all have different ways of approaching it. And then we had dinner with Paul, and I had dinner with Paul and his wife Julie, where we would just talk about everything that we were fighting about, and everything our friends were fighting about. A movie like this is always a combination between stuff that's happened to us, stuff that's happened to Paul, and stuff we're observing and making up. Leslie does a lot of things that most people can't do at the same time, which is she can be really raw and emotional, and she can show pain and frustration and anger while also being really, really funny. It's just a tone that I don't see other people able to pull off. And she's a collaborator on every aspect of the script. I come up with ideas and start writing, and as I show her things, she says, "Yeah, but you're not talking about that." And then that becomes a scene, and over the course of a year or two, it's a real collaboration between the two of us in finding balance between the male and the female point of view about marriage and parenthood and this part of life. I think the movie is fun to watch because if you're young, it's fun to laugh at your parents. And also to understand everything that they go through. It has our usual style of humor because it is an R-rated family movie. And then if you are the age of the people in the movie, you just relate to all of it. And if you're older, you're happy it's over. And so you enjoy it from that angle.